I got into health and fitness actually through a lot of trial and tribulations and failures. I moved back from Vancouver after going through film school, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I had broken up with a boyfriend at the time, moved in with my parents, had no idea, and that made me feel really, really insecure in the sense that I didn't have a purpose. But I always went back to kind of what I loved, and I knew that I always loved health and fitness and taking care of myself. And I remember listening to audio tape telling me to pursue what I would get excited about most and something that I could teach. And so I was always interested in training my friends and researching about health and fitness and personal development, so taking care of yourself and feeling better. It just naturally fit. I thought about becoming a personal trainer and just went for it, not knowing I would end up doing all the things that we've done now. So basically just followed my heart and stayed true to what I love the most. The most challenging part is definitely staying true to yourself throughout. So there's tons of ups and downs, there's always tests with other people, you know, just everything in itself that encompasses life. So trying to, stay healthy, trying to meet demands of daily life, and then run a business, I think can get really stressful at times, especially in our modern day society. So it's focus, figuring out what you really want to do, stay true to that end goal, and see it throughout all the thicks and thin, the obstacles, no matter what. Okay, so the most rewarding part is helping as many people by doing what you love. I think what I realized in the last couple of years when I thought, I'm just going to start a business that, I'm going to make some money or become an entrepreneur, has totally turned into, wow, I can do what I love, and the best, most fulfilling feeling is being able to help other people. Sounds super cliche and cheesy, but it's so true. My best moment in my career so far was probably last weekend when I hosted Keane Classic. So it was a fitness competition in Fort McMurray, and I think it was the best moment because I got to marry a bunch of different skill sets together and help people. So I was emceeing it, but the funnest part was getting to know the competitors and being a total ham on stage and making people feel good. So just having that opportunity to not only myself have a really good time, so I had a lot of fun, but being part of people stepping outside their comfort zone is really sweet. So that was definitely it. So my experience as being an entrepreneur has been really amazing in the sense that I've learned a lot about myself, good things, bad things, things I'm good at, things I'm not good at. And initially, especially at the very beginning, when it's just an idea and nothing has come to life, it was keeping faith, because I remember so many times where I would say be teaching a bootcamp class and there would just be a couple people there. However, I really, really believed in the style that we were doing and what we were trying to represent. And so it's seeing through that when nobody else is there except for yourself, and realizing that that dream or that goal that you have in the end is really possible throughout all the obstacles along the way. So I find my inspiration all over the place. I find it within my daily life, so people that I work with or my friends, just by doing what they're doing and following their passions, I find that to be really inspirational. And I also have a lot of online mentors that are really, really killing it and having a really good time that I look up to. And I usually am drawn to people who are doing something very authentic to themselves. So it doesn't have to be health or fitness related at all. It could just be something that you can just tell when they speak about it, or when they promote their product or their service, that it really lights them up. So I'm really excited by people who are brave enough to pursue what they really wanted to do in their life. My advice for young women is to let go of the fear. So the fear is always going to be there. You're always going to have that thing inside your head that tells you, you can't do it, or maybe you're not good enough. But to see it through anyways, and realizing that sometimes you are going to fail at things, but that's going to get you closer to your successes. So for instance, instance, in the past with myself, I would say it's 1 or 2 things that I've tried that haven't worked for 1 thing that has. And so if I hadn't built thick enough skin to actually endure the pain of the failure, I wouldn't have got to say one of the successes. So it's realizing that's just part of life, and that's probably why most people aren't entrepreneurs, is because it can be super painful or hard at times. But just keep going and realizing that you will get there if you find something